Hello, ancient Greece. This is Helen, and you're watching The Helen Show. Today, we're coming in hot with the latest political drama. We're having 4 guests that we know you've been wanting to see: monarchy, oligarchy, tyranny, and democracy. What a day! Let's give a round of applause for our first guest, Monarchy.
Thank you for having me today, Helen.
The pleasure is mine, Monarchy. So let's get to what everybody has been wondering. Why do you think you're the best?
Well, I'm the best because I'm very wealthy and I had all of the power. I should have stayed in the king's spot. Don't you agree?
Yes, tell me more.
Well, you see, the people didn't like the way I ruled. I used them for their money. I thought it was a pretty good strategy, if I say so myself. My assistants, the aristocrats, realized that they had more power than I did. Silly, huh? I can't believe that I let them take over my place.
Me either. Anything else you want to add?
They became known as the oligarchies.
Speaking of the oligarchies, let's bring one of the members out.
Nice to see you again, Helen.
And you as well. What happens between you, monarchy, and you, oligarchy?
We had more power than him, so we took over. Of course, he was not happy about this and ruined our bond.
I see your dilemma.
Sadly, our government only ruled from 800 to 650 BCE. I thought that our ruling was the best. We made the wealthy wealthier and the poor poorer. Surprisingly, the people didn't like that way of ruling. They took over and became tyrannies.
Monarchy, what do you think of this?
I think I should have stayed in the king's spot in the first place. Tyranny would have never taken over oligarchy.
Agreed, for the second part, surprisingly. Anyways, I thought we were the most powerful. I didn't think anyone would have replaced us.
Well, maybe we should bring her out then. Please welcome Tyranny. Hello, everybody.
And yes, I'm amazing for overthrowing oligarchy.
Well then, I guess that the people have had enough at this time. Is that so?
Yes, the people have had enough back then, and I took charge with force and overthrew oligarchy. I was a hero.
Go on.
They started saying I was a cruel, self-obsessed, deranged person. It was very mean.
That's horrible.
To make matters worse, they threw rocks at me. Then I finally had enough and fled the city.
What happened after you fled the city?
Well, Athens created another form of government, one that shared power among all of the people.
Let's bring our next and final guest, a member from democracy.
Nice to see you all again.
Let's get to it. How did it feel taking over tyranny?
To be honest, it felt great.
Didn't feel so good to me. Did you ever think about that?
Chill. Peace for all the peeps, man. Moving on, your type of democracy was direct. How did direct democracy work in Athens?
Well, our city had an assembly. Any free man could speak in this assembly and vote on a possible new law. Free men also ran the day-to-day business.
Interesting. Is it true that not all Greeks believed that democracy was a good type of government?
Yes, it is true.
Why do you think that some Greeks did not believe that?
Sometimes powerful speakers persuaded some citizens to vote unwisely, and some Greeks did not like this. Often, an assembly reversed important decisions after just a few weeks. This led to most city-states to return to earlier forms of government, such as dictatorships and oligarchies.
Oh, I see. How did democracy influence ancient Greece?
Democracy influenced ancient Greece by giving them freedom of vote and giving them their rights. It also treated all the people more equally.
Wow, amazing. Oligarchy and monarchy? How did it feel when some of the communities switched back to you?
It felt good having my power back, but I couldn't make the same mistakes that led to me losing it.
I loved having all my power back. It felt like the good old days, except I didn't get my power stolen from me again.
Yes, I understand. So monarchy and tyranny. Is there anything you would like to add?
I would like to add how different kings were chosen, if you don't mind.
Perfect. Go for it.
When a king passed, another leader was chosen to take his place. In time, kings demanded that after they died, their power be passed to their children, usually the oldest son.
Thank you for that information. It was very important. Anything you would like to add, Tyranny?
Well, not at the moment, but I'm sure I'll be a hero again.
What an interesting theory. And these are all great reasons that democracy influenced ancient Greece. It kept changing with the people's needs. That wraps it up for today's, folks. We'll see you again next time on The Helen Show. Welcome back to the Helen Show. Today we are having the ancient Greece governments back. Monarchy, oligarchy, tyranny, and democracy. To start off, where are you all living today?
Well, my modern day government for monarchy is living in England.
My modern day government for oligarchy is living in India.
And my modern day government for a tyranny is living in Syria.
My modern day government for democracy is in Mexico.
So Helen, what is your favorite type of government?
I don't have a favorite type of government. It's actually democracy. Monarchy, tyranny. Oh, I did that.
Democracy.
Thank you so much today for having me, Ellen.
Telling me what to do or say. And I took 4th,